Monday. Ugh. It's coming.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Mama.
So when I first woke up, I kept thinking, oh my God, I do not want to be here. I do not want to. He's carrying my rabbit water jug. Is that good? You having fun? I see it. So I kept thinking, you know, this day's gonna be terrible. I'm not looking forward to today. I don't want to do this. But you know what? I was sitting here sipping coffee and I even posted about it on Facebook. Today's going to be what I make it. If I make it really moody and miserable, I'm going to be moody and miserable. The whole day is going to be terrible. But instead, I'm going to have joy and I'm going to be happy and I'm going to have fun. And today will not be bad and I will get things accomplished. So there's my pep talk for the morning. Let's get moving. I'm so done. I once again went to put my hand in here and I'm getting tired of not being able to feed the quail or not be able to give them their water or do what I've got to collect eggs or whatever because he's coming after my hand and I'm either having to hold him in one hand or I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm not. So what I did is I told you guys I had some of them separated in here with the more submissive male. Now I will actually reach into his cage and he will run. He never ever once has ever messed with me. So what I did is I stuck him and all the females back in here. And I took Mr. Grumpy, and he is over here all by his lonesome. I'm not giving him females to dominate over. I'm not giving him the ability to attack my hand anymore. I'm done with him. And if I see that this guy over here never goes after me and he behaves himself and he, conducts himself as a gentleman, then I'm going to butcher him because I will not keep a rooster who's mean. That goes for quail or chickens. It's just the way it is. So I'm going to keep him in here. And not only that, I don't want to pass that gene on or that, that temperament on to possibly future quail. So that's what I'm doing. So if he continues, I'm going to give him about a week. And if he continues to stay pretty docile when he's the head rooster in this pen, and he doesn't get to where he's wanting to come for me, dude's days are numbered right there. He's done. I'm so done with that. So done. But they're both crowing back and forth because they don't know what to think about the fact that they're separated like that. So, yeah, I'm done with that. We pruned our peach tree. And so I went out and gathered some of the branches for the rabbits. And I have some happy bunnies right now. Everybody is going to town. They are so excited. I thought this would be an interesting kind of a special treat for them. Something that they could mess with, eat, play with, do whatever. They're really excited about it. So funny. She's more excited than anybody, I think. The babies they're chewing on it a little bit, but they're not real quite sure what to do. They're just kind of following Mama's lead. I've brought her these before, and she's like rolling on. Elvis is over here like slinging it around in his cage. He's definitely enjoying it. Funny boy.
Look how happy Elvis is. Look how happy he is.
Cute boy. They're cracking me up with this. I'm going to have to get them branches more often. All 5 of them just lined up. Going to town. You can yell all you want to, but you're the one who was a butthole. So now you suffer the consequences, and that is solitary confinement. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I don't allow buttholes in my barn. So how could I bring the rabbits a present without bringing my chickens? So I went out and I pulled up all this watercress and all this greenery to let them scratch and dig around in it and eat it. Do whatever it is they want to do, and they are going to town. Got to kind of take into consideration, and I had to take into consideration when I decided to keep the chickens and keep them inside, and that is if you can't take them outside, you have to be able to bring some sort of element of the outside in. So like we have natural like roosts, and of course they have the greenery that they can get into. They could live their life completely on the feed, but I mean, you don't really want them to. I'm also going to start looking into buying bugs or raising different bugs and stuff, because not only they like it, the quail will like it as well. So try to diversify their diet. Don't leave them with just grain. That's boring. I wouldn't want to do that. This whole area is kind of like Grand Central Station right now because I just put something back in there, so they're kind of curious to see what it is. But I actually put eggs back there. I've got a couple of hens that keep laying in this one spot, and they keep acting like they're going to sit on them. Now, I know, don't get me wrong, I know that these quail are not broody. But I don't know. Neither were the button quail, but she hatched her own babies anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them there. I definitely have more than enough quail eggs in the house. So I'm going to leave these there for today. And we'll see if anybody continues to lay in that spot, number one. Number two, I'm going to give it a day or two and see if anybody wants to decide to go broody on it. Just to see. Just an experiment, per se. Speaking of experiments, I put the chicken eggs in the incubator. She had been exactly 2 weeks without a rooster. Now, from what I read in my veterinary medical book that I have, as well as some of the things that I found online through chicken forums and stuff, chickens are actually fertile for 3 up to 4 weeks after being with a rooster. So, we're going to put that to the test. We're going to see. So, I only let them go 2 weeks. The oldest egg was 4 days old, so it's not like they were very old. We're going to see if these guys are fertile. We're going to see how well that theory works. Hold this old dead tomato plant up, and everything else looks all muddy and gross. Look at my last year's garden. Look how pretty. Oh, I'm getting so excited. We're almost there. It's almost time to start planting. Look at that. Ugh. I'm so excited. And Mom came to the house to watch the kids because they were all napping while I had to run and do some errands. Somebody needed to come with me. Not naming any names. I needed to go do errands with your mama. She loves going to the bank. She always gets cookies. So most of the day's been pretty boring after we did the errands. I came back home. Didn't do a whole lot. Actually, I found someone who can come till our garden, and they're going to do it for free. You cannot beat free garden tilling. Thank you, Corey, for the hookup of the connection. So that's all we did today. Not a lot. Love you guys. Make sure you check out our social media links down below. Until tomorrow. Love you. Bye.